The triumph of faith, a Canaanite woman's journey. This Sunday's Gospel comes from Matthew chapter 15, 21 to 28. Describes the meeting between Jesus and the Canaanite woman. Jesus is to the north of Galilee in foreign territory. The woman was not Jewish. She was Canaanite, a Gentile, a pagan. Jesus is there to spend some time with these Gentiles away from the crowds whose numbers are always growing. And behold, a woman approached him seeking help for a sick daughter. "Have mercy on me, Lord." It's the cry that is born out of a life marked by suffering, from the sense of a helplessness of a mother who sees her daughter tormented by evil, who cannot be healed. She cannot heal her. Jesus initially ignores her, but this mother insists. She insists even when the Master says to the disciple that his mission is directed only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel and not to the pagans. She continues to beg him, and at that point, Jesus puts her to the test, citing a proverb. It's a bit, this seems almost a bit cruel, but he puts her to the test. It's not fair to take the children's food and throw it to the dogs. And right away the woman, quick, anguished, responds, "Yes, Lord, yet even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from the Master's table." In other words, the mother shows that she has perceived the goodness of the Most High, God present in Jesus, who is open to any of his creatures' necessities. And this wisdom, filled with trust, touches Jesus' heart and provokes the words of admiration. "Woman, great is your faith." The triumph of faith, a Canaanite woman's journey. As we embark a journey through the eyes of courageous Canaanite woman, we encounter Jesus. We witness Canaanite women's unwavering faith, persistence, and transformative power of encountering the Son of God. As a Canaanite woman, we approach Jesus with a heart burdened by our daughter's torment. We cry out, "Have pity on me, Lord, Son of David." In our plea, we recognize Jesus' divinity, divine authority, and humble appeal to his compassion. This moment, cry for pity and calling Jesus Son of David, teaches us the importance of reaching out to Jesus with heartfelt cries for help and acknowledging him as the source of a deliverance. Imagine a mother named Claire, whose child battles a debilitating illness. Despite the pain and anguish, she fervently prays, "Lord, have mercy on my child, Son of the living God." Like the Canaanite woman, Claire's plea exemplifies the depths of a mother's love and faith. What is Jesus' challenging response? Jesus initially seemed silent. Disciples urged him to send me away. In his response, he said, "I was sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel." These words seem like a barrier, excluding the Canaanite woman from receiving his help. However, this challenge became an opportunity for the woman to display her unyielding faith. Consider Andrew, a man seeking solace in time of despair. He faces rejection and discrimination due to his background, just like the Canaanite woman. Andrew refuses to let the societal barriers diminish his trust in Jesus' ability to bring hope and restoration. The power of persistent faith. Undeterred by Jesus' initial response, the woman persisted in a pursuit for his help. Despite being considered an outsider, she approached him, prostrated himself before his feet, and pleaded once again. This unwavering persistence rooted in faith teaches us the power of tenacity in seeking Jesus' interventions. We see today in a professional world, a lot of people face the overwhelming challenges in their personal professional life. Despite repeated setbacks, continue to seek Jesus' guidance, knowing that persistent faith will lead to breakthrough and blessings will follow. Like the Canaanite woman, we need to have the determination to inspire us to press on, even when faced with obstacles. The power of the persistent faith. A metaphorical challenge. When the Canaanite woman saw Jesus' help, he responded by saying, "It is not right to take the food of the children and throw it to the dogs." While these words initially stung, they presented an opportunity for Canaanite woman to demonstrate wisdom and humility. Consider Charles, an individual who yearns for acceptance in a society that perceives him as an outcast. Instead of succumbing to bitterness, Charles responds with grace, acknowledging the value of every individual's worth. Charles' response mirrors the Canaanite woman's ability to rise above societal labels and embrace his identity as a beloved child of God. Great faith and abundant grace. Jesus' metaphorical challenge expressed in deep weight, saying, "Even the dogs eat the scraps that fall from the master's table." These words encapsulate our understanding of Jesus' abundant grace and our unwavering belief in his transformative power. The value of the persistent prayer is not that he will hear us, but that we will finally hear him. The power of persistent faith and inclusive love. The woman demonstrated wisdom and humility, accepts Jesus' metaphorical challenge. There was commendation and healing. Jesus revealed her faith, Jesus' overflowing grace and mercy. Jesus commends the woman for her great faith, acknowledging her persistence and understanding. He grants a request from the very moment a daughter is healed. The encounter between Jesus and the Canaanite woman in Matthew chapter 15, 21-28 speaks to us the power of persistent faith and the all-encompassing love of our Lord. We are reminded that Jesus transcends cultural boundaries and prejudices, extending his healing and saving grace to all who approach him with genuine faith and humility. Like the Canaanite woman, let's trust in Jesus' unfailing love, persistently seek his mercy, and believe that he can transform our lives no matter who we are and where we come from. The power of the persistent faith and inclusive love. The Canaanite woman teaches us the transformative power of faith. The encounter between Jesus and the Canaanite woman teaches us the transformative power of faith and persistence. We are called to approach Jesus with unwavering trust, even in the face of challenges and apparent barriers. Just as the Canaanite woman's faith moved Jesus to proclaim, "O woman, great is your faith," our own faith has the potential to ignite profound transformations in our lives and lives of others. Let's draw inspiration from the Canaanite woman's journey, embracing our own journeys of faith and experiencing the boundless mercy and love of our Lord. O woman, great is your faith.